Happy Halloween weekend, everybody! I'm Belle, and welcome to Gossip Pups, Season 3, Episode 40, also known as 143. So, happy Halloween weekend. Hope you're all not crashing from the candy and the sugar and all that good stuff, and that you had fun trick-or-treating, and that everybody got tons of people at their door, and all that good stuff. The weather in New York yesterday was cold and windy, but everybody went out. Everybody was in costumes, so it was fabulous. Tink and I got insulted. We went trick-or-treating, and we got an apple. Like, what? Seriously? You're giving us an apple? And you could tell by my face, if you watch the video on social, I was like, don't you have anything better? Anyway, everybody else was great with us. So let's go right into Banter for episode number 40. So we had a fun day in the city last weekend. We just went around. We ate some good food, met some people. We had a good time. That World Series is going on. The Dodgers last week, was it last week already? They're tied for the longest baseball game in history, 18 innings. Okay, let's just say a 6-hour, 39-minute game, I could have never sat. No way. I would have been in eating the hot dogs and all, but that's a long time. I could have never done it, but they won. And I think they're going to win the whole World Series, but I'm not positive. The Kansas City Chiefs played. Hairy Face got his 100th touchdown. He did some crazy dance that everybody's pretending is like from Taylor's music video, but it wasn't. Whatever. Hairy Face made a touchdown. They won again. They're finally doing very well, apparently. So this year, our Halloween costumes, we had two, because one is because of the movie Wicked is coming out, and Tink and I love Wicked, and she is Elphaba, and I am Glinda. Like, that's it. And so we had to do two different costumes, and our second one was Lilo and Stitch. That was the one I actually went trick-or-treating in, and it was really warm and fuzzy for me. I loved it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, Tink's not here. She's out of commission for today. But it's okay. So you only have me talking to myself. I don't know if it's going to be entertaining or not, but we'll see. You'll let me know if you laugh at all. I don't know. Sometimes things come out. You know how it is. What else happened? Oh, yeah. So before we went trick-or-treating, we had to do an audition. It came in last minute. It was like, we need your audition. You got to do it right now. Right now. So we were like, oh, no. Costumes off. Hold on. And we did it. So we'll see. I think we'll get that job. That shoots next week. But we'll see. So I guess I'm going to go into Tink's pop culture. Let's see. So this is kind of backwards because I'm not used to like doing Tink's job and my job and everybody's job. But whatever. I got this. Okay. So the first story for American Horror Story. I didn't say that. The first story for pop culture is about American Horror Story. The season 13 cast has been revealed, and they revealed it on Halloween, which was kind of appropriate, I think. So, Ariana Grande is starring in it. She's going to be in the new season. I don't watch this show. I think it's a little weird, but now that she's going to be in it, I think I'm going to watch it. And Jessica Lange is in it again. Angela Bassett, who was also in a season in the past, is on it. It's like they're bringing everyone back, I guess, like special people back for this season. Sarah Paulson is in it. I think she's like in every season. Who else is in it? Oh, that guy, Evan Peters, he's always in it. Emma Roberts is back. And Ariana Grande, She did Ryan Murphy's Scream Queens, if you remember that, but now she's in it. Kathy Bates is going to be in it. This is like a star-studded cast. The Gabornis Sidibe, she's in it again. So everybody's like in it again. Leslie Grossman, she's been in it already. She's back. Billy Lord is back in it. So I think it's going to be interesting. I definitely am going to watch it this time. I don't like American Horror Story. It's just not my thing. But I think I want to see what Ariana does and what happens. And so that's the first story, American Horror Story. I like how they revealed it on Halloween too. That was fun.
I knew that I wasn't in good health.
Oh, look, there's a video playing.
And the results
Do you guys hear that?
I was potentially going to take time.
Wow, that was weird. I opened up a window and all these pop-ups started. Okay, get out of here, pop-ups. Okay, my next story for pop culture. We're going. Okay, so Chris Swift, he's an all-pro defensive lineman and Super Bowl champion. He's on the Kansas City Chiefs. So he showed off his pipes singing The Fate of Ophelia, Taylor Swift song, in front of a bunch of reporters at Thursday's press conference. The silly moment went down as the 31-year-old made his way to the microphone at the practice facility, the song bumping on his phone as he nodded his head. Jones screeched out some of the high notes as he recited Swift's Keep It 100 on the Land, the Sea, the Sky lyric, all while he had a big smile on his face. After he talked X's and O's, some reporter who apparently lives under a rock asked Jones what song he was singing, and he said, and all the other Swifties in the crowd at the same time, it's Taylor Swift? And they all confirmed it, and it was a funny moment apparently at the press conference. And it says Swift is deep in Chiefs Kingdom now, but Jones previously opened up on the first time she attended one of their games in a documentary saying, you know, the locker room, like, Taylor Swift here? Taylor Swift here for real? With Travis? Oh my God. We were like, oh my God, Travis has Taylor Swift? So even though it's been a few years now, the excitement surrounding Travis craze hasn't died down a bit in the locker room, he said. And they all love Taylor Swift's music. So that's really good, the Chiefs. I just think it's funny. This big, giant football player shows up for his press conference and he's singing Taylor Swift's song. That's just perfect. It's so funny. And the third on the pop culture, Katy Perry subtly soft launches Justin Trudeau relationship. You have to be wide awake to catch Katy Perry's soft launch with Justin Trudeau. After the Raw singer and former Canadian Prime Minister stepped out together on multiple occasions since this summer, Katy subtly included him on her last Instagram post. Though, blink and you'll miss it. In honor of her 41st birthday on October 25th, she shared a carousel with her festivities, including a night out sultry red dress and complete with a high slit, which she styled with black heels, a game of Monopoly Go with a side of wine and a celebrity birthday cake. Sorry, guys. Backstage at her Lifetimes tour. And it's in the cake video, which sees Katy blowing out the candles before trying to launch the cake at a crew member, that Justin can be seen clapping and smiling in the background. So she posted this saying, level up. So that's the first of the relationship being public and them together. They have been seen holding hands as they exited a show in Paris. But it's official, guys. She's really with him. He's a prime minister. That's really cool. So I wonder if that's like being with the king or the prince or whatever. It's got to be better than Harry. We won't even go there, but it has to be. Okay. So now I think it's time to move on. Sorry, guys. It's all this Halloween candy. I keep coughing. I think we should move on to the pop culture for today. So I've got 3 stories for you. And let's go to the first one. A miracle dog finds loving home after being rescued from 110 plus degree heat and treated for severe burns. A puppy was rescued from the Arizona heat and found her forever home. An Australian cattle dog puppy, Claire, was found locked in a crate outdoors and placed in direct sunlight on a 110 plus degree day, says the Arizona Humane Society. The Humane Society cruelty investigators were alerted to the incident. Arizona Humane Society Field Operations Supervisor and Animal Cruelty Investigator, Emergency Animal Medical Technician were notified at 3 p.m. on the day of discovery. Dispatch informed them that Claire had been in the kennel since 7 a.m. that day as per on an Instagram video. Once they found the then 6-month-old puppy, she was non-responsive in extreme heat distress and had an internal temperature of 109 degrees. 104 degrees internally is usually when you start seeing possible seizures and we start running into organ failure, she said. So for her to be at 109 degrees and still here, she by all means should not be here. The first responders immediately worked to lower her temperature and then took her to the Arizona Humane Society's Animal Foundation Trauma Hospital. The facility's veterinarians continued treating and stabilizing her. A few days after her arrival, the medical team discovered she had bubbling under her fur, and she was suffering from extreme burns underneath her fur. We were pretty shocked. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. The burns were so severe that they caused open wounds, which put her at risk for infection. Oof, and there's a picture. You do not want to see it. So let's skip. They took care of her right away, cleaning, doing surgery. Now, Claire has been adopted and lives with her new owner. And the new owner said, I feel incredibly grateful that she is such a miracle. I can't believe that she survived all that she has already survived. Claire's previous owner was arrested for animal cruelty, in case you were going to ask me that. Yes, they are in jail and charged with felonies, but Claire was treated, taken care of, healed, and now is with a nice family. So that's great for Claire in Arizona. Shout out to Claire. Okay, my second story. A San Francisco dog rescued after spending 20 minutes clinging to the side of a cliff. He was giving everyone kisses. A dog was heroically rescued after falling off the side of a cliff. While playing with another pup, a brown and white dog slipped off an oceanside cliff at Fort Funston in San Francisco, which has steep bluffs that can drop 200 feet to the beach below. After landing on a narrow edge, the canine waited there for at least 20 minutes while authorities and rescue teams rushed to the scene. In a video, the tense rescue shared by the San Francisco Fire Department, a handful of firefighters could be seen using a high-angle rigging system to slowly lure the dog back up to safety, with the waves crashing in the background. Officials noted that the dog appeared conscious, alert, and able to walk on his own after being brought up to safety. We had low-angle rescue utilizing the crews from Station 19 near Stonestown, the San Francisco Fire Department shared. We received a dog 40 feet over the cliff who was not injured and has been now returned to its owner. According to the authorities, a San Francisco police drone operator happened to be in the area and he spotted the 40-pound animal and called for assistance. Boy, is that luck if I have ever heard of luck. He was happy. He knew he got rescued. He was wagging his tail. He was giving everyone kisses. Rescue Captain Samuel told the Associated Press he went on to warn people to be careful while on these dangerous, unmarked paths, especially when it comes to dogs and children. You may think that it's a little berm or a hill, but it is a significant drop throughout the whole trail. So, that pup was rescued. I don't know how she stayed still like that on that tiny cliff. 20 minutes is a really long time. Think about it. Like, I can't sit still for 10 seconds, let alone 20 minutes on a little cliff balancing. That's impossible. But if that drone didn't spot her, she would have been in the water. So that's another great story and a rescue. And here we go on to our third for today. Hero dog walks hours into the cold to find a 2-year-old girl lost in the woods in incredible rescue. A dog is being hailed a hero after rescuing a 2-year-old in New Hampshire who got lost in the woods in dangerously cold conditions. Authorities responded to a 911 call from the child's mother. The mother said that her toddler, who was wearing nothing but thin leggings and a light sweater, had escaped out of the secured backyard in Dorchester after their 2 dogs pushed through their fence and created an opening. Wait, so they keep the kid fenced in like the dogs? I'm confused. Anyway, temperatures, which were already in the 40s, were expected to reach 20s overnight. Police called for backup, and over 90 volunteers ultimately showed up to help search for the child in the heavily wooded area near the home. Everybody dropped what they were doing and came quickly, knowing the temperatures were dropping, the sergeant said. One of the volunteers who arrived to help was Jeremy Corson and his 7-year-old German Shepherd. Jeremy, who drove 40 miles from the Concord to assist, has been volunteering with New England Canine Search and Rescue for over 13 years, and Freya is trained as a search and rescue dog per the outlet. Jeremy explained that he and Freya headed to the woods as soon as they arrived at the home. Time is of the essence with a 2-year-old, both because they're young and because the more time passes, the more they can travel, he explained. Freya began picking up a scent at 8 p.m., nearly 5 hours after the little girl went missing. She's nose down, which is an indicator of tracking. She's got the scent on the ground, Jeremy recalled. The woods were so thick, you couldn't see much more than a couple of feet in front of you at any particular moment. He said that he called the child's name, and she responded. She was in a really rough piece of woods. I could definitely tell she was cold and scared. He got her. He carried the toddler through the woods and back home where her family was thrilled. Everyone was absolutely ecstatic, he said. The mom was emotional and broke down. The girl said she was ready for a bath and bedtime once she reunited with her family, but was taken to a local hospital just to do a full body check for precaution. Jeremy, meanwhile, said he is extremely proud of Freya and called her abilities incredible. He additionally said that she was given a new ball and lots of extra pets and treats after the rescue. As it should be. That's awesome work, Freya. I would like to meet Freya. She's a German Shepherd, but she looks really nice. She doesn't look that big. But I wonder if we can meet her one day. She's a superhero. Freya to the rescue. And that is the end of pop culture, pup culture, and all the above. And hope you all again had a great Halloween, are having a great Halloween weekend. And now we head full speed into Christmas. Woohoo! So make sure to listen, review, download, review, like, review, subscribe, review, and give us 5 paws up. Also, if you have any questions, anything you want to say, ask, whatever, you know where to get us. gossippups@gmail.com. Happy weekend. Woof!